How should you structure a Google Ads account for a business with multiple locations? Should you use one account or several? First thing to keep in mind is that location targeting is set at the campaign level. This means you'll need a separate campaign for each location you want to target individually. So you probably don't want to put a whole bunch of different locations into the same campaign because then you can't control which users see which locations. Now, if you have 3 different locations that are really close to each other, like for example, 3 locations in Lower Manhattan, then sure, perhaps they could all go in the same campaign. But if you have a store in New York and a store in LA, you're going to want 2 separate campaigns for those. Now, the next challenge is one account with multiple campaigns or multiple different accounts. The most common and simplest solution is to just use a single Google Ads account and create a separate campaign for each location or service area of your business. This works well because each campaign can have its own budget and bidding strategy, which allows you to tailor your spending and goals by location. You can also easily track the performance of each location separately by just looking at campaign level reporting. Also, by all being in the same account, those campaigns can share the same conversion tracking setup, audience data, customer lists, etc., which really streamlines account management. While using one Google Ads account for multiple locations is often the most convenient options, there are situations where separate Google Ads accounts may be beneficial. For example, if your locations are spread across different time zones and each location wants reporting in its own time zone, separate accounts can be helpful because time zone is set at the account level. Similarly, for billing, if each location needs to be paid for separately, perhaps due to different franchise owners, you'll need to use separate accounts with their own billing profiles. And currencies. Currency is set at the account level. Now, if you have a really large number of locations, you might consider grouping them by region or proximity and creating campaigns by group. This can help simplify management and be particularly beneficial for something like Performance Max campaigns, which performs better with more consolidated data. Basically, the lower the amount of money you're planning to spend on each location, the more beneficial it might be to try to group them together so you can group that budget together. All in all, the best way to structure your Google Ads account for multiple locations depends on your specific needs and circumstances. Consider factors such as budget, goals, location distribution, and billing requirements when making your decision. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, and you can always change it. Don't be afraid to experiment until you find the structure that works best for your business. For more on how to plan, set up, and optimize your Google Ads campaigns, check out my course, Inside Google Ads, at learn.jill.ca. That's learn.jyll.ca.